Hey everyone, it's Instructor Hudson with Open Arms ENT. Gas stations are one of the most dangerous places to put your guard down. Over 4% of crime in the United States occur at a gas station. This includes robberies, carjackings, and kidnappings. That number is likely increased in inner cities where poverty and mental illness is extremely high. There was recently a carjacking which left a 60-year-old man deceased in Detroit, Michigan recently. That sparked me to do this video about ways to be safe at a gas station.
Now to Detroit's west side, where a man was assaulted and killed in a carjacking this morning. Video shows a large police presence at a gas station on Joy Road near Prevost, where the violence unfolded. 7 News Detroit reporter Brittany Toulis has the latest on what police are calling a random crime.
Heinous and vicious. That's how Detroit police are describing the seemingly random act. The suspect already in custody after being stopped a little over a mile away in the victim's car. Detroit police say around 4:30 a.m. the victim stopped at this gas station on Joy Road. The suspect came on foot. Police say the victim went inside the convenience store, and when they came out, the suspect was in their vehicle. That's when the struggle between the two took place. A vicious assault per DPD. The suspect got the victim's vehicle, then proceeded to run them over, killing them. This act spans 2 scenes. MSP spotted the stolen vehicle, initiating a short pursuit, that coming to an end at Warren and Greenfield Road about a mile away. Right now, police aren't saying much about the victim and suspect other than they're both men, and as of right now, they don't.
We have a 60-year-old man going to the gas station at 4 a.m. to get whatever. While he's coming out that gas station, he notices a man inside of his vehicle. He goes to the vehicle, the driver's side, to let the individual know, hey, get out of my car. The individual gets out the car, assaults him to the point where he falls on the ground, fights for his life. The subject starts to stump him, then jump into his vehicle, runs him over with his own vehicle multiple times, which end up, unfortunately, making the man deceased. Then this individual drives off, gets about a mile away, crashes into a Michigan State Police trooper vehicle, and is arrested. Time. Try to go to the gas station in the daytime. In the daytime, it's well lit, there's going to be more traffic, and you can keep your eyes on most of everything that's going on at that time. Usually in the daytime, if it's a lot of traffic at that gas station, someone that's going to do something bad may decide to just go elsewhere. When pulling up to a gas station, pay very close attention to your surroundings. If something or someone does not look right, you need to make a decision. Should I go to this gas station or should I choose to go elsewhere? Also, go to a gas station where you feel most comfortable with the surroundings and the energy. It also helps if you're familiar with the clerk and the staff. That way they know your vehicle. They see you coming and they can also watch you going. So if something that don't look right, perhaps they can call the police or maybe even step outside to intervene. Also, when you park your vehicle, try to park your car in a position where you're not boxed in. So if you have to, you can easily drive off. Also, make sure that you park on the correct side of the fuel pump. Inside of your vehicle on the dashboard, next to the fuel pump, you'll see a little arrow. That arrow points in the direction of your gas tank. Therefore, you should know the side that your gas tank is on. When you're walking up to the gas station, pay attention to the vehicles. Look at the ones that you can see inside. Pay attention to the vehicles with tinted windows. Either one of these vehicles can be a potential threat. So you need to know who's inside, how many people, and what they're doing. As I enter the gas station and I grab my items and I get to the counter, I'm looking outside at my vehicle just to make sure it's safe and no one is around it. As you're walking out that gas station, make sure you're looking around. Pay attention to anyone who is watching you. Look at your vehicle as you walk towards it. Pay attention to your back windows. Look and see who's in the car. Pay attention to the front windows, the side windows. Pay attention to your vehicle. Pay attention to your surroundings. Do not be on a cell phone when you're coming out that gas station talking to somebody. You need to focus on what it is that you're doing at that specific time. As I get ready to pump my gas, I stand near the trunk of the vehicle when I insert the gas pump, and I'm doing this with my offhand. I'm right-handed. So my left hand is pumping gas. My right hand is going to be close by just in case I need it to get to my firearm. But best believe in my left pocket, I have a knife. I have a legal blade just in case my right hand is compromised and I have to pull the blade from my left hand. You want to be able to have an option A and an option B. Also, as you're in the position behind the trunk, near the trunk of the car pumping the gas, I can see both sides of the gas pump. I can see the side that I'm on. I can also see the opposite side where someone could be potentially hiding. Also, the car can be used as a shield. It can also be used as cover and keep distance from you and the individual. You want to keep distance from you and a potential threat. So if you don't know this individual, you want at least 5 feet from that individual. Most shootings, most assaults happen within 5 feet or closer. Once you finish pumping your gas, unlock your doors, get back into your vehicle, look in that back seat, make sure nobody's in there. As you pull off, check your rear view mirrors. Make sure no one's following you. Remember, you can never be too safe. Anything at a gas station, we can get again. Our life, we cannot. Also understand, there are people out here who try to rob uniformed police officers. So if someone would try to rob a police officer at a gas station and take their firearm, what do you think they care about a civilian in plain clothes? So you really got to be careful out here when you're moving around in these streets. Turn your music down when you enter the gas station. You want to be able to see and hear your surroundings. Do not spend a lot of time at the gas station scrolling through your phone, not paying attention to your surroundings. That can be dangerous and costly to your life. Do not leave small children in a cart at gas stations. If you have to go into the gas station and you have your small child with you, then you must take that small child in the gas station with you, or you need to have someone in the vehicle of age who can sit and wait with that child while you go in the gas station and take care of your business. The last thing you want to do is leave a child in the car and then someone comes and carjacks you and take your vehicle and they didn't know that it was a small baby seat with a baby in that back seat, and your child will be gone. If you must go to the gas station at night, or anywhere for that matter, inform someone. Inform a close friend. Text them your whereabouts. Let them know exactly where you're going. Because if something happens to you, you want someone to know where you were last known to be seen. Therefore, police can at least start their investigation at that point. Try to have minimum to no interaction with strangers at the gas station. If they ask you for the time or they ask you for change, give them a quick answer and keep it moving.
Lawyer says the 25-year-old is taking medication for mental health and works at a nursing home doing patient care.
It came out that the attacker was again a 25-year-old man. They say he was employed at some sort of care facility. They also said that the individual suffered from mental illness and he was on some form of medication. It's very important that you take your personal protection serious. Not only do you want to have a license to carry a firearm, you also need some sort of defensive tactical training. That 60-year-old man had to fight to his death and he lost the battle. So you never know when you're going to have to fight to death. It may not involve a weapon. It may be just these. So you may only have these to keep yourself alive. So no matter if you're at a gas station in the inner city or if you stop at a gas station in the suburbs, you being attacked can happen anywhere, anytime, to anybody. So you must be aware. You must protect yourself. Take the proper precautions, watch your surroundings, be safe. Thanks everybody for watching. This Instructor Hudson, Open Arms ENT. Again, I'm sure I left some things out. Please comment. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. So much more to come from Open Arms ENT. Everybody have a great and blessed day. Peace.